Hello, good morning students. How are you all? So this is your PDF video of natural vegetation of India. So natural vegetation, what do you mean by natural vegetation? So it refers to the plant cover that has not been disturbed over a long time as as to allow its individual species to adjust themselves fully to the climate and soil conditions. Now there is a difference between flora and vegetation and forest. And flora refers to plant of a particular region or period and listed as a species and considered as a group. For example, in eastern Himalaya, we have 4,000 species of plant which vary from tropical to temperate and alpine with increasing altitude. And vegetation, on the other hand, refers to the assemblage of plant species living in association with each other in a given environment setup. For example, the redwood forest, coastal mangroves, roadside weed patches and cultivated gardens and lawns, etc. So, the major vegetation type of the world are grouped as forest, grassland, scrubs and tundra. Finally, the word forest refers to a large tract of land covered by trees and shrubs. Now, how many types of vegetation? So, we have 5 types of vegetation. The first one, it is your tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous, tropical desert and littoral and the mountain. So the first one, it is your tropical evergreen forest. So which type of climatic condition needs here? So 25, we have rainfall. Rainfall here more than 250 centimeter. Average annual temperature is between 23 to 27 degrees Celsius and humidity according to 77% occurs here. And distribution, so the forests are chiefly distributed in heavy rainfall area of the western slope of Western Ghat Hill of north eastern region and island group of Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar and Tamil Nadu coast. So you can see here, this is a natural vegetation map of India. Here tropical these areas are showing here the some parts of Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, Mizoram, some parts of West Bengal, and here Tamil Nadu, some portion of Tamil Nadu and all the Western Ghat. They representing the distribution of the tropical evergreen forest here. And what are the characteristics? So these forests are dense, multi-layered, have many types of trees and shrubs, and 60 meter heights are more than 60 meters above, and grasses cannot grow because of the dense canopy of trees which do not allow enough sunlight to reach the ground. And these forests do not have a mixed time to shed their leaves, to flower or for fruition. So that is why these forests appear green all the year around. So the important trees are here rosewood, ebony, mahogany, thun, chaplas, sisu, gurjan and tilsar. They are the important trees of tropical evergreen. Now, what are the economical value of tropical evergreen forest? So, the tropical evergreen forest produce various plant species of high economic value. The timber produced is hard, durable and fine grained. Due to tangled mass of cases, canes, palms, bamboos, ferns and climbers along with the lack of means of transport, and these forests have not been fully exploited. The next, it is your tropical deciduous forest. These forests are also known as monsoon forest and they are most widespread forest in India. This is your natural vegetation map. You can see here all the green portion, blue portion is indicate here tropical deciduous forest, where some parts of UP, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Karnataka and some parts of Tamil Nadu are presenting the areas here. Now, what are the climatic condition needs here? So, the rainfall, annual rainfall is 100 to 200 centimeter. Temperature is 24 to 27 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 60 to 80% need here. And characteristics here. So, these forests shed their leaves from 6 to 8 week during spring and early summer when the storage of water is acute. Further, the subsoil water is not enough for the trees to keep their leaves for all the year around. And uses of important trees here. So, sal, teak, palas, semul, sandalwood, mahua, mango, mulberry. These are the uses of important trees found here. And the economical value, the tropical deciduous forests are commercially the most exploited, and beside providing valuable timber, they provide various other products, and sandalwood found in these forests is in great demand in India and abroad. The tropical deciduous is divided into two parts. The first one it is your tropical deciduous monsoon forest. Tropical deciduous forest divided into two parts. The first one it is your monsoon forest and the second one it is your dry deciduous forest. So now the dry deciduous forest, the climatic conditions need here 23 to 27 degrees Celsius temperature, rainfall 70 to 100 centimeter and humidity is 51 to 58%. Now distribution. So Rajasthan, West Bengal, Western Ghat, these are the places where they found. And characteristics here. So these forests thrive between moist deciduous forest in the east and tropical thorn forest in the west. You can see here. And these in the northern Indian plain and in the area of higher rainfall in the peninsular plateau, these forests have open stretches in which teak and other trees are interspread with patches of grasses. And what are the uses of important trees here? So teak, tendu, sal, rosewood, amalthus, bale, khair and axle wood, these are the important trees find here. And economical values, the economical values of they provide fruits, useful product and large tract of these forests have been cleared for agricultural activity. And now the third type of forest, the tropical desert forest. So tropical, it is also known as tropical thorn forest. Climatic conditions how need here? So 50% rain, 50 centimeter rainfall. Temperature is 25 to 27 degrees Celsius and humidity is 47%. Punjab, Haryana, UP, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, the parts of Maharashtra, Karnataka, they are the distribution, and they are the chiefly distributed in southwestern. And the characteristics are due to paucity of rainfall. The trees are stunted with large patches of coarse grass. In these forests, plants remain leafless for most part of the year and look like scrub vegetation. Now the important trees are here: date palm, bear, neem, khejri, kaju and kachti, kakku, the babool. They are the important trees here. And the next one it is your littoral forest. The littoral forest, the climatic conditions need here. These forest rivers are found in Bet Mersey area in river deltas and in saline or other swampy areas and along the sea coast. Now distribution: chiefly distributed in the deltas of large river on the eastern coast and in pockets on the western coast in saline swamp of Sundarban in West Bengal and coastal area of Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Now characteristics features are here: evergreen species of varying density and height, usually associated with wetness, and the tree trunk are supported by a number of stilt like roots which are submerged under water and profuse growth with tangle of timber. The important trees are Kiora, Amur, Bhara, Rhizophora, Screw, pines, canes and palms, Sundari, Agar. These are the mangroves forest grow along the coast in the salt marshes. And uses of trees: mangrove trees are utilized for fuel, and the Sundari trees provide hard durable timber for construction, building purpose and boat making. Now the last one, it is your montane forest. The montane forest, it is divided into categorized into two parts: the northern mountain forest and the southern mountain forest. So the first one, mountain northern forest. These forests include Himalaya range, like Himalayan most temperate forest. The first one, it is your the climatic condition are 13 to 12 degrees Celsius temperature, 100 to 200 300 centimeter annual rainfall, and the humidity is 56 to 65%. And distribution is Himalaya zone from Kashmir to Sikkim and Andhra Pradesh. And characteristics are leafed evergreen trees and the conifers are. And trees are oak, fir, spruce, deodar, chestnut, cedar, maple, kale, yew, etc. And economical values are fine durable wood for commercial uses. And important trees are, these include juniper. And now Himalaya dry temperate forest. The Himalaya dry temperate forest, the climatic conditions are here: 100 centimeter rain, less than 100 centimeter rainfall, and height are 1500 meter. And distributions are Balochistan, Ladakh, Chamba, Lahaul, Sikkim, etc. Now the important trees are oak, maple, oak, maple and shoals in the Nilgiris. And economical values are, these forests provide timber, and timber is used for construction work for railway sleepers. And alpine forest, the climatic conditions are altitude between 28 to 400 to 4000 meter, and these forests generate into alpine and height 60 to 90 meter. And dry xerophyte vegetation on the northern slopes of the Himalaya. And the altitudes are uh, uh, about 25 to 2250 meter to 2750 meter in the ranges of Pir Panjal. Distribution northwest frontier to northeast frontier. Characteristics here: foothill of the Himalaya deciduous forest are found, and wet temperature forest between an altitude of 1000 to 2000. And India hilly area of West Bengal, Uttarakhand, evergreen board leaf here. And now important trees are silver fir, juniper, pine, birch, and these are the important trees here. And the economical conditions values are used for making railway sleepers, furniture, packing boxes, wood pulp, etc. Now the southern mountain forest climatic conditions are 150 centimeter rainfall and 18 to 24 degrees Celsius to temperature, and humidity 51 to 81%. Distribution in South Peninsular India, Nilgiri and Western Ghat, Vindhyas areas. Characteristics are they are closer to the tropics and are only 1500 meter above the sea level of the height here. Temperature, vegetation, and Western Ghat, especially in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, have subtropical vegetations found here. Now they are called salos, and the temperate forests are called salos in the Nilgiris, Annamalai and Palani hills. The important trees are given here: Cinchona, Wattle, Jamun, palms, Mongolia, etc. And uses of important trees are here: Deodar, Chir, blue pine, spruces, walnut, birch, cypress and jamun. So you can see here the next topic, it is your correlation of the forest with environment. So we will discuss in the second video. Thank you so much.